Oh, that's gross, man. Sometimes you go too far with these. That is nasty.
Be upset all you want. It happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't even joke about it anymore. It's just disturbing.
It is disturbing. That's why I stopped following Chris Chan related.
But I digress. You stop following anyone that gets even vaguely uncomfortable, like Chris Hansen and...
Chris Hansen what?
Well, remember, he got into that huge spat with Onision and...
When?
Ages ago!
I was watching Chris Hansen this morning.
No, I know, but like when a massive controversy came out about him, like, you know, he was like taking down other people's YouTube channels and shit like that.
I wasn't even aware of it when it was happening. I had no idea.
No,
I wasn't following me at the time.
That's what I'm saying, is I tried to give you news about him and you were just like, oh, I don't...
done anything for like fucking years, so yeah.
Yeah, but like, he became like incredibly active and he became incredibly controversial. I was saying earlier, when you were like watching that clip of Chris Hansen, he has like white hair now.
Yeah.
Do you think like the Angry Video Game Nerd or like all these classic YouTubers, like Smosh for example, do you think they're gonna still be 80 years old and like doing like, I got a boner! Oh!
Oh, I used to need pills for this stuff.
I used to?
Yeah, cause for like
he doesn't currently need pills? Yeah.
Couple years ago.
Do you think AVGN's still going to be talking about NES games? Do you think
I beat
Ray William Johnson?
I finally beat Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde
a fourth time. Yeah. Do you think he's gonna get so old that like he like hands like a proper Legacy sequel?
Oh.
He hands on the shirt to like Chris Bores, just like you have earned the right to continue where I left off.
You are the angry nerd.
Yeah, no, it should be like
the nerd.
It should be like a thing where like when they pass on the mantle, like the title slightly changes. Like you are the angry, irate video Boruto nerd.
I still think Boruto is a funny joke that everyone's just pretending it's a real nerd.
Wait, you think that Boruto is like a fake? Like it's a hoax, that it's not it's not a manga, that it's not an anime that actually exists.
I don't know anything about Naruto, but I know of Naruto.
And you just heard
I hear that it's called Boruto, and it's like
they changed the name.
It's like
that's
Boris Karloff's.
That's like
Max Shreks.
That's like there's this like
Green Stranger
on one of those websites that like catalogs bootleg games and just random shit found in dollar stores. There's something called like Waterboy versus Sasuke or something like that. I don't remember what it was called. I'll flash it up on screen if I can find it. But it's clearly like a Naruto bootleg thing, but it's like listed as a video game. Nice. But it's not a video game. It's one of those situations where they like took they took the pages of this like comic that someone had made and like a really bad like imitation of Naruto, like a rip-off of it, and they just put it on a disc. They just put it on a disc and called it a video game. So you know, because like remember how Dalmatians on PS2 was just like a movie. It wasn't a game.
Right,
like those bootleg companies that'll just take something that's not a game and put it on a disc and say it's a game.
Phoenix Games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Phoenix Games.
I used to own one of their games. I thought it looked cool, and then I played it and I cried. I cried so much. Because like that was back when box art and shit mattered. That's what I decided. So I decided on Tony Hawk, and I was like, I don't want anything else, so I'll just pick this.
Glide by holding X.
And I hoped it would be fun to play, but it was not.
Oh wait, I know what this is.
Just think, I could have picked anything else, and I would have had like 20 times better enjoyment.
Oh, you can. Okay, you can hold X. You just have to press it again. Oh well, that's okay.
You entered the Goomba.
Would you
enter a Goomba?
Probably.
Yeah. Do you think Goomba have vagina?
I don't know. But like you could make a hole. They're mushrooms, Casey. What do you expect?
I'll make a hole in you with a gun.
Oh gosh. There's a scene in The Boys where like some guy like is about to cut a hole in a guy's torso with the intention to fuck it.
Wow, that's fun.
Yeah. Have you ever tried that?
If I told you,
I'd have to kill you.
I would never do it again. I mean,
I would never do it again. I would never do it the first time. I think there's a way to
Do you think eventually, like thousands of years in the future, like
okay, the spin
sex
works really
and
well.
violence stuff will regress back to how it was, where it was very frowned upon?
Yes.
Like super frowned upon that you can't even do it.
I thought there was an extra floor down
You think
there.
it'll come around again?
No.
Really?
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Like how violence and sex in media is like becoming more and more prevalent and okay.
Oh,
you
so
think
you think
in enough time, like thousands, hundreds of years, it would go in the opposite direction?
like the famous Danny Bang musical 6969?
Yeah, 69.
I guess so. It would really depend.
It's quite possible because, like, you know
Yeah,
how
it's quite
you know
possible.
the story about the hurdy-gurdy.
What's the hurdy-gurdy?
Hurdy-gurdy is an instrument that's very archaic and very terrible and not very easy to play, but throughout history it became popular with poor people and then rich people and then poor people and then rich people.
Oh,
and
I
now
see.
it's back to just, now it's just, it's nothing.
Maybe holding X means pressing it, like actually holding it down after you jump. Not after you jump, like while you're jumping.
Okay, so I gotta tell you this. I was watching.
Nope, it didn't work.
I
thought you could fly.
I was watching someone stream a. It was like a motion comic anime thing, and it's anyway. So this animation comic, it's about.
Oh, I thought you could kick it.
It's on YouTube. It's got millions of views. I think. I don't know. Can't remember. But it's about like male pop stars.
I thought you were about to say boy pussy.
No, it's about male pop stars in Japan. Male pop stars in Japan sell their semen by baking it into cakes and selling the cakes, and fans buy the cakes.
What
and
the
they
hell?
rate the cakes and this. Okay,
they eat them?
It gets worse. Yes.
No. Oh my god.
They're all celebrated for selling their sperm cakes. Pop stars. Okay, so anyway. So, okay, what happened next? Okay, anyway, so the guy that gets really popular want to get even more popular, so he takes squids and he takes squid sperm and he makes squid sperm cake and he makes fake
for Squid Game.
He makes fake authenticity certificates saying it's his actual sperm. So the cakes start tasting bad and he loses his fans. I don't remember what happened after that, but there was like he lost all his fame.
No kidding. No kidding. That would be the least of his worries. I would hope that he got like arrested or something like that if it was like actually.
It was like social norm to sell semen cake.
It's socially normal where?
In the comic universe.
Oh. Oh. Wait, is this a comic you're describing?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were describing actual events that happened.
It's like
that's why I got so confused.
The story you were telling about the porn star who died choking in a
and
bukkake and
it wasn't
real.
Well, we know that that's not going to happen.
I was just like, wow, why are you telling me this?
Are you telling me this? Yeah, we literally did the exact same thing. Is that my water?
We even now.
We're even now.
We even now.
Snap.
What's your favorite Goomba? Goomba number one.
It's okay. We're allowed to leave a little bit of dead air in. I'll edit it out later. You don't have to start asking like, is this something genuinely you want to know? Like this has been itching at you to say like I really need to ask.
Okay, so
I have to ask Megamitch.
I
have to ask Megamitch what his favorite type of Goomba is.
Yeah, well, your favorite Goomba in which game?
The world really needs to know.
I like the Goombas in Super Mario World. You died.
I did die.
You fucking died.
I died IRL on the inside.
What would you do if you died and it said game over?
No,
It
says you can play as Luigi.
Thank you for playing my game.
And then it says you can play as Luigi.
Yeah.
As it like fades to black, and that's I would believe that more than
Luigi, 'cause you know all the
I would believe
secrets.
any of the other theories about the afterlife or
Is that
what
Blue
happens
Wario?
after you die. Huh?
Is that Blue Wario?
Blue Wario.
Blue Wario.
Blue Wario. Blario. No, that's SMG4. Do you know about SMG4? He's a guy that does Gmod videos. They're pretty funny. There was one where they got into copyright trouble with Nintendo, and Nintendo's lawyers came in, and they were represented by Mario, and Mario said, hey... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't represented by Mario. It's represented by Donkey Kong, I think. No, Cranky Kong? I don't remember. There was an episode where they got sued by Nintendo, and then Lizzie Freeman comes along and is just like, "Hey, they represented SMG4," and she was like,
Mario's just like, "Oh, I didn't make it. Oh well."
and that was the.
He dives headfirst. Nintendo, how could you put a bug like this in your game?
Maybe I'll skip right to the ending. Maybe this is like
a wraparound situation. No,
a speed run. Oh no, my bum is what Jack Black Mario says. Wait, no, I keep getting it confused. I thought Jack Black did Mario. He did Bowser.
What if Bowser did Bowser? Nintendo.
Well, there's already a lot of Rule 34 of that. There's literally like self ships where Bowser ends up with Bowsette. Remember Bowsette? That's a couple years old now.
Yeah, that's good. I liked it. I like Big Lady.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the YouTube channel Nuts versus Guts?
No.
There's a YouTube channel that's very specifically like fetish fuel.
Oh.
Like the entire channel is just like fetish animations of like different characters getting hit in the groin.
Remember that fucking YouTube
like
channel?
Amy Rose and Princess Peach. I wasn't looking for it. It just showed up randomly in my recommended. You know what the most viewed video has? 50 million views.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's fetish, alright.
You know the type I'm talking about. They did like Princess Peach versus Bowsette, and it was just like, who won? Who's next? You decide.
Remember
who do you think got hit in the groin? Peach or
that guy who did animation that had the death fetish?
Death fetish? Oh, you mean
the guy?
They're not death fetish.
Cartoons
was that? That wasn't Antoons, was it?
It was the.
It might have been
Antoons
Antoons.
of people grieving over their dead.
Yeah, it's like Fred Flintstone's dies in hospital. Homer Simpson's family needs to pull the plug. Peter Griffin dies a heroic death.
That is fetish.
It is very well. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's fetish, but it's certainly like. Well, okay. You know those like cat AI channels?
No.
Basically,
I don't
you
know
don't.
anything about that.
You don't know like them shitting on the toilet
I
and like
only
the
know
toilet
about
explodes
AI
into
music.
poop. Have you seen those videos where like it's like different fictional characters eat like it's AI of them going to McDonald's, eating a burger incorrectly, I might add. And then like it's them on the toilet struggling to shit, and then the toilet explodes into poop. Like it turns into like brown liquid, like a fountain. I don't know. It's just some random guy.
No, the character. What's the character?
It could be Sonic the Hedgehog. It could be Sans from Undertale. It could be Mario. The one I watched was Mario, which is why I thought of it.
I mean, people like what goes in and out of holes.
It's not even explicitly sexually, I don't think, because like
it's still
some
sexual,
people are just.
even if it looks innocent.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying like children who look that stuff up, who don't have.
Because they think, haha, poo funny.
Yeah, yeah.
They're stupid.
Yeah. Well, no, well, yes, that objectively they are, but.
Yeah, fucking hell, they're so fucking dumb.
Wow.
I was a kid once.
Your
and
hatred
I dealt
of
with other kids while I was a kid.
Your hatred of children has just
hated them.
like blossomed to the surface. You've been holding that back a while. You're like, I fucking hate kids. I hate kids. Oh, children. I just want to grab them by the hair and spin them around like Mario. Remember Miss Trunchbull?
Trunchbull.
The principal from Matilda. Do you remember, what was the name of the person who played Matilda? Mara Wilson.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Mara Wilson was friends with the nostalgia chick?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told that story. What? You keep telling that.
Did I talk about how they stopped being friends?
I like the subtle 3D.
Yeah. No, I would even go as far as to say like the 3D in this is okay, not necessarily superior to like Nintendo, but like there's way more variety in this than like in New Super Mario Brothers.
Superior to Nintendo? This is Nintendo.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting. It's just so similar.
I forgot
it was fucking. It's Chewy the fucking shoe. I forgot it was fucking.